everyone, it's Janis from the Indianola Public Library. I'm back again with another batch of new books at the library. I've got a really great batch this time. This time, it's all about the mystery, and I think there's something for everybody in this group, whether you like your stories creepy or spooky or exciting or just plain fun, and they all have a good mystery involved. My first book is called Nessie Quest, and it's by Melissa Savage. It's all about a girl named Ada Rue who ends up stuck in soggy Scotland for the summer. Now, a summer on Loch Ness in Scotland might be a dream vacation to some, but to Ada Rue, it's a nightmare come true. She would much prefer to go to Walt Disney World or, barring that, to just stay at home in Denver. She's facing 3 months in drizzly Fort Augustus on the not-so-bonny banks of Loch Ness, which is home of the Loch Ness Monster. Worst vacation ever. Now, Ada Rue doesn't believe in the Loch Ness Monster, but she finds herself drawn into the notorious Nessie race when she makes friends with Hamish Bean Tibby III, who runs the Nessie Quest boat tours with his gran. His gran is a famous Nessie hunter. And she makes friends with Dax Cady, who's kind of a cute New Yorker with a guitar. Those 3 kids are determined to be the first to find conclusive evidence of the existence of the elusive Nessie. So this is a story about friendship and about making the best of things and about solving the mystery of the Loch Ness Monster. Plus, Ada Rue has to deal with the possibility of ghosts in the abbey where they're staying on top of everything else. It sounds like a really great book. I think you should come in and check it out. And speaking of ghosts, my next book has ghosts aplenty. It's called Archimancy, and it's written by J.A. White. It's the first in a new series called Shadow School. 11-year-old Cordelia Lou was not on board with her family's move to New Hampshire, and that was even before she saw the ghosts in the Elijah Z. Shadow Middle School. She sees different people throughout the school dressed in various old-fashioned clothing, which she first thinks is maybe just a quirky sense of style. But then when she tries to convince her parents that she's seeing ghosts at the school, they just laugh it off. They think she's just trying to get them to move back to California. But then she meets one ghost in particular, and she learns about all the other ghosts that are trapped there. So along with Benji, who's the only other student who can see the ghosts, and her friend Agnes, Cordelia explores that creepy old mansion that houses their school. Now really, a creepy mansion that has your school? Yeah, that's a mystery you want to involve yourself in. Anyway, so they explore the creepy old mansion and they try to discover what's happening there after nightfall. But then they get visited by this tantrum-throwing poltergeist in the cafeteria and they realize this is kind of dangerous. This is a spooky and suspenseful mystery that I think you'll enjoy. And if you're looking for suspenseful and maybe kind of creepy, my next book is Notorious, and it's by Gordon Korman. It's all about this boy, Keenan, who's 12, and he's lived all over the world because his mom and his stepdad are teachers at international schools. But then he ends up stuck at his father's house in Center Light, which is right on the border between Canada and the U.S., because he has to recover from tuberculosis. And then he meets Zarabeth, who's known as ZB, and she is really angry because her dog has died, her old troublemaking dog named Barney. ZB loved Barney despite all his flaws, and she sees her new dog, who she's named Barney 2, as just a poor substitute. ZB thinks that every resident of the island who detested Barney, and that list is a long list, she thinks every one of them might have murdered her dog. And then she's also obsessed with the island's gangster history. In fact, she thinks that Tommy Gun Ferguson might have hidden his gold bullion on the island. But then, when Keenan discovers evidence that someone may actually be killing the island animals, he and ZB begin a treasure hunt with someone on their tail. A treasure hunt, a friendship story, and a mystery? What's not to like? And my last book is Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is number 6 in the Fun Jungle series, and that's written by Stuart Gibbs. This is a really fun mystery series. Like I said, this is number 6. The first 5 are really great, and we have those here too, so you should definitely check this series out. So the story goes like this. Teddy was all set to camp out at his friend Sage's family ranch, but then Sage gets some terrible news. The skull of a rare dinosaur that was being excavated on their property has mysteriously vanished overnight in the middle of a rainstorm, even though it weighed 500 pounds. Not one single footprint has been left behind. And since the dinosaur was top secret, the police don't believe anyone outside the dig could have stolen it. Now, a T-Rex skull can sell for millions of dollars, and everyone is a suspect, including J.J. McCracken, who is the owner of the Fun Jungle. Meanwhile, Teddy's old nemesis, the Barksdale twins, have gotten into trouble with an illegally purchased anaconda. And Summer, who's Teddy's girlfriend, wants to find out who's behind that local trade in black market reptiles. There's danger, and there's chaos, and there's all kinds of mystery in this one. Come in and check it out. So that is what I have. Come on into the library and check out some of these new mysteries that we have. We also have all kinds of other new books on the shelves. They're just here waiting for you at the library. So come on in. We open at noon on Monday through Saturday, and then we close at our regular times. We're looking forward to seeing you. Bye.